Did you know that your thoughts can actually affect your body? Today we're going to talk about the scientific facts on how your mind and your thoughts change your health. Let's get into it. Welcome to the first episode of the Mind Over Matter podcast. I'm excited. I'm your host, Antonio Charles Cooper. I reside in Las Vegas, Nevada, and I'm excited to share this journey where we discuss, highlight, and talk about the power of the mind. For the last few years, the mind has been something that has been intriguing to me. I've faced a number of obstacles and challenges, and I've realized that when my mind is weak, everything seems like a problem. When my mind is balanced, everything seems like a challenge. When my mind is strong, everything seems like an opportunity. And so we are going to discuss what that means for us as humanity and as people that follow Christ. Neuroscience shows us that what we think isn't just about our heads. Our thoughts directly influence the brain, which sends signals to every part of our body. So there's a mind and there's a body connection. And I want to ask you, have you decided or have you even made the connection between mind and body? There's a funny story of a individual that hurt his hand. He hit his hand on a hammer. And as he's going along in life, he has a sore thumb, and every time the thumb touches a part of the body, it's like, ow, I'm hurting. Ow, my arm's hurting. Ow, my bicep hurts. Ow, my chest hurts. And he realized when he went to the doctor, you don't have a sore body, you have a sore thumb. Everything that the thumb touches hurts because not the body part, it's because the thumb is sore. It's the same thing with our mind. As we think negative thoughts, all of our outlook and our perspective begin to be negative, begin to be challenging, feel like they are overwhelming. And so we have the power to control what we think. Here's what I want you to think about. Your body responds to stress. When we're stressed, for example, our brain triggers the release of cortisol. This is a stress hormone, and it affects everything from our immune system to our digestion. And so prolonged stress can lead to chronic conditions like high blood pressure, but it all starts with how we're thinking. So stress can be a good thing, right? You are in a traumatic situation, you need adrenaline, you need cortisol, you need that thing to be able to help you with fight or flight. These are all survival instincts. But when you're sitting at your desk and you're contemplating what that coworker has said to you over and over all day long, that cortisol continues to create those stress hormones in your body, and your body was never meant to continue to stay under that amount of stress. And so the scientific fact is that your body responds to stress more than you know. I remember 2021, it was the most stressful few months and year of my life. And I remember that there was a connection between my body and the stress levels. The stress it started inward, and then it began to be in my hands, began to be in my joints, and then it continued to spread in my body. I remember, I'm gonna post a picture in here. I remember having shingles, getting shingles out of nowhere. Here I am, I'm probably 35. I went to the doctor. The doctor's asking, hey, what's going on with you? Are you stressed out? Are you going through things? Shingles don't usually come to those unless they are older, unless they have like a 50-year-old spouse, husband, wife that passed away and they're at the end of their life. That's typically where we see shingles from. Have you been stressed out? It was one of the most stressful times in my life. My mom and my dad passed away within about 9 months of each other. And so I was dealing with stress. I was at home. I was working from home in a stressful job. And so I had to deal with the fact that the stress is influencing my body. Scientific fact number 2 is this. It's the fact of neuroplasticity. And this is what it means, is that your brain is constantly changing in response to your thoughts. One day you can be on cloud nine, and it could be because of what you're seeing or what you're thinking. The next day you can be same position, same home, same spouse, same everything, but because your thoughts are different, it seems like a world of change. A phenomenon known as neuroplasticity is new, and Dr. Caroline Leaf is one of the people that have paved the way in the Christian community. She's a cognitive neuroscientist, and she says, as we think, we change the physical nature of our brain. As we consciously direct our thoughts and our thinking, we can wire out patterns of thinking and replace them with healthy thoughts. Neuroplasticity, your brain can change. So let's talk about how positive thoughts can influence your health. Thinking positively doesn't just boost your mood, it can improve your health as well. Studies have shown that positive thinking can lower blood pressure. Positive thinking can reduce stress. Positive thinking can even improve your immune system. By intentionally choosing healthy thoughts, you're influencing your body for the better. Thoughts are powerful. My encouragement to you is today, begin to watch what you're thinking. What's one area in your life that you can decide you're not going to allow your thoughts to control you, no longer manipulate you, no longer play over and over the same story that you told yourself day after day? What can you begin to change in your thinking? Like Dr. Caroline Leaf says, as we think, we change the thoughts and the patterns, the physical nature of our brain. And as we consciously direct our minds to think positive, it will continue to help us grow in ways that we could never imagine. Thank you so much for tuning into the first episode, Mind Over Matter. I'm excited to continue to share on this journey of getting our thoughts right and daily motivation to think positive thoughts. Let's go.